how can you encourage this young man to rise from what I can call the ashes? And they've been here maybe for so long, and they're like, man, I've done this job for 15 years. And even if they have a good family, they're not comfortable, they're not happy, they want to jump. What can you tell them, Dave?
Wow, that's a very powerful question.
Yeah.
To begin with, I'll say somebody, I don't know who, I can't quote them directly, but say that men are an endangered species. The things that we grew up in from a cultural standpoint, you'd see men doing and you'd never understand, right?
You'll never
Whether
understand.
it's drinking alcohol or drugs, and these are family men.
I know.
But now, with the new age that we're in of information, we've come to know there's stress, there's depression, and these things are real. There's mental illnesses, and a lot of people, young people sometimes, especially like you said, people in their mid-20s, 30s, and actually in their 40s, they're going through a lot of things.
True.
Juggling financial aspects, right?
Yeah.
Providing for the family. And then also trying to find themselves, right?
Confusion.
Yeah, trying to find themselves.
Yes.
What do they love? What do they enjoy doing? What are they passionate about? And something that you notice is a lot of men lose themselves in the struggle of life to try and just provide for their family, right? They go to work every day diligently, early in the morning, and then come back home late at night. They miss key aspects of their kids and their children's lives, which translates to them sometimes being labeled as not loving and not caring enough, right? But they're putting a meal on the table, they're paying the bills, they're doing, what by nature, based on our culture, we were taught to do, be the provider, no matter the cost, no matter what, cost, right? Now, in America, you will see something that happens a lot more often here than back home, is alienation. When you're going through all this, when you're going through all these struggles in life, you're by yourself. You probably don't have a close friend you can reach out. Back home in Kenya, it's like when you got off work, and got off the matatu, hapo kwa stage or hapo there's
you can hang there for 2 hours.
There was like a base camp or somewhere where people would meet, you'd say hi, you talk to people just before you get home to see your wife and your children, right? That played a role.
It did.
It played a big role.
I'm just realizing that.
All right, yes, it did. Even at work, there's where you would find ways to distress, right? Whether it's going to hang out in town at a local restaurant with your workmates. And there was so much of community integration from a cultural standpoint.
That was important. Because I usually used to see it as a negative thing, men going drinking and forgetting their women in the house. But most of them used to go home and take care of their family. They would. And it was a way of probably having an outlet. Right? Might not have been the best way, but it was a way that they would have an outlet. Better than what we may have here.
And a lot of these things, they come way back in the old age traditions. People just think, oh, men were they started drinking the other day when they started being in employment and business. But when you go back, when you had the Kikuyu tribes and the Luya tribes and all, the men in the evening, they would gather together and just have, their local brew, right? And some of them, they'll have those little, wires and just sip from it. Well, looking at it back, you can see probably how with the new age, with the incoming money, right, revenue, people have more purchasing power. So versus traditional, so you drink more because you have more money, right? And more stress, you drink even more, just try to drown it up. But here in the States, we don't have that community day to day. I'm not talking about that Sunday meet at church kind of setup. I mean, like, and I'm not talking just on the phone kind of calls.
No,
I mean like we meet like we are right now, right
now.
Hang up, cut up, joke.
Joke.
Because it's conversations that men have that you can't even have with your wives.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And that has been really lacking, where we are just tied down and bogged down just by our career stuff. And that's the tough part. So until we are able to reach one man at a time. And then another thing that men's struggle, especially African men, is opening up.
Yeah,
right?
very true.
I was at a men's conference not too long ago, and Dr. Burale was the main speaker, and he talked about, you know, the power of vulnerability.
Yes, yes.
Men are not vulnerable. They don't open to each other. We don't share. Yeah. We don't share financial struggles.
No.
We don't share, you know, family struggles. No. We don't share anything.
Yeah.
But if your wife is going through something, it's like their best girlfriend.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm going through this.
He did this, he did that.
Yeah, so men have to know, because it's easy for men to know how to reach out to other men.
Yes.
So we have to know how to press those buttons and have those conversations. And it's usually not in the first onset of meeting somebody, right?
Yeah.
It's slowly but surely you're able to, because you can tell when somebody's stressed. You can tell when they're in sort of a semi or a full state of depression.
Exactly.
How do you reach them? How do you get to them?
Wow.
Figure that out slowly but surely. You know, invite them. Let's go to a wing night.
Yes.
All you can eat.
Let's do that.
You know?
Yeah,
all you can eat. Let's go do that.
Yeah.
You know?
And just talk and have fun.
It creates an opening. It creates a platform.
Yeah.
Because that's what you want. You want to take them out of their normal environment that's really driving them stressed in that way, and bring them to a whole different setup.
Yeah.
And then have that personal peer-to-peer conversation.
Yeah.
You know? Also, just having that faith that when they open up to you, it's going to be a you and him conversation. Men, usually when the information gets out, that's it. They lock down completely.
Yeah.
So you want to get to them on a personal level, and then be able to be that confident.
Yeah.
That they can confide in you.
Yes. And commit.
And it's going to stay as such.
Exactly.
So I think women can be our greatest help to other men.
To other men.
Yes.